Hi, everybody. Welcome to session one of our little Rotted Capes campaign. Super excited. The crew's back together. Everybody, introduce yourselves one more time to everybody. We'll start with Crimson.
Hi everyone. I go by Crimson Soul, and I am normally a cyberpunk VTuber. Today, I'm here to play AJ, former Cape assassin living in the zombie apocalypse.
Metamorphosis.
Hi, everybody. I'm Mary. My pronouns are she, her. You can find me online at the Nerd on Wheels everywhere on social media. And I am playing tonight Eva Blackmore, otherwise known as Metamorphosis, our cosmic energy transmuter.
Excellent. And then we have Ether by Pixie Pond.
Oh, hi. You can call me Space. You can also call me Pixie. I'm on the internet literally anywhere under the username Pixie Pawn. Any platform you can probably find me. Uh, I am playing Esther Ness, also known as Ether. She is so fast. You can't believe how fast she is.
And lastly, we have tall halfling Hayes.
I'm Steve. You can find me on the socials at Tall Halfling, sometimes Tall Halfling RPG. Tonight I'm playing Scott Hayes. He was special ops. He was before that paramedic. Now he's trying to figure out where exactly he fits.
And I am Peter, also known as the Stat Monkey, one of the creators of the Rotted Capes RPG, and welcome to the campaign Rotted Tropicz. So we start on a beautiful sunny day on the little island of Pelican Key. Pelican Key sits 2 miles off of Knight's Key at the end of the old 7 Mile Bridge, which makes it a perfectly defendable little island. Though the island is only maybe a half mile across in both directions, it has become the home of several survivors. This morning, you guys hear Jacob and Henry arguing over a solar panel that they have been trying to perfectly position on top of one of the homes. The island has several small structures on it, which you guys have over time repurposed to different uses. Um, Watching both Jacob and Ness is Mocha, or Pitbull, who just is staring at them with her head cocked, a little confused at why they're arguing so much. Um, you guys know that around this time of the morning, both Max and Poppy, twins, are normally walking the shores, trying to catch crabs or anything else that's edible in the mornings, as they normally come onto shore in the morning and try to get off before anybody could get to them. Um, Magnolia, who is an old ex superhero, um, is collecting sea grapes from different plants on the island. Um, you don't know where the rest of the crew is. What are you guys doing? What's Witness doing this morning? It's about 7 o'clock in the morning. The sun has just started to come up. Uh, it's probably gonna get really hot before noon today.
Okay. So uh AJ is probably just is like in her little side off section of the enclave. She's got like a little shack built up.
Okay.
Um and I'm gonna say she disables the traps of everything that she sets up for the middle of the night. Just like
Mm-hmm.
basic things that you can do to make sure that most things don't come in and get you. Gets rid of the non-Newtonian netting around her rooms. That way, no one gets sliced up if they
Mm-hmm.
manage to speed in. And starts just kind of checking all of her weapons and everything. Like all of her tools and everything are good to go. If there's anything thing that she needs to go ahead and repair real quick before she starts the day, and that's part of her routine, is making sure she's keeping all of her gear up.
Okay. You hear Vinny outside, your old friend, more like business partner. Hey, good morning. And he just knocks on your shed as he walks past. So what's Metamorphosis doing this morning?
Probably taking her dog on a walk, trying to enjoy the weather as much as she can.
So you're walking along and Sandals is right next to you, plodding along. Little Chihuahua. Every once in a while he'll stop and start like sniffing around into the mud and like try to catch a little lizard or something. But it is a beautiful day. But it hasn't rained in a while. You guys are okay on water supplies, but it hasn't rained in a while. And you don't know exactly what day it is, but you know it's summer, and you know it's going to get unbearably hot before noon. Hayes, what's Hayes doing this morning?
He's got up early, as he often does. He doesn't talk about the dreams that wake him up early in the morning, but people have noticed that he's always up and about early. At the moment, I think he's keeping an eye on Jacob and Henry, trying to figure out if he needs to intervene and calm things down, or if this is more healthy kind of argument going on.
No, they're brothers. They always argue and bicker over stuff like constantly. Where Jacob is an engineer, Henry likes to think that he knows more sometimes and he doesn't. But this is par for the course. It's nothing major. Not that long ago, you guys were able to recover some solar panels from a drifting sailboat. Even though you already have some solar panels around, they're trying to put up these to maybe charge like battery packs and stuff like that you guys have been able to recover over the time. So what's Ether doing?
I feel like every morning is like a routine that she's built for herself. So getting up, getting ready, checking any equipment that we have out, like dew collectors, things like that, to collect supplies. I just kind of going about the island and checking all of those things. Just very casual, I think.
Okay,
not much else to it. Just fixing things that need to be fixed.
You're on the shore next to the grow house, and you hear a whistle. And when you look over to the 7 Mile Bridge, the actual 7 Mile Bridge, or the newer one, you see a wave from one of the bridge rats, the enclave that lives on that bridge. You guys are on good terms with them. That enclave is not small. It's probably about 25 people. Where you guys have like 10 people, not including the dogs. And they have a substantially large enclave, and they have been friendly with you guys for a while. So, every time you guys see, you wave to each other and whatnot.
I love the dynamic between that, because it's like there's a group of people who are friendly to us because we're an enclave of like 7 engineers.
Yes, yes, they love you guys. They do have an engineer who actually survived the engineer convention, who's over there. But he's more like a structural engineer, where he could kind of do electrical stuff. He doesn't, but they have, over the years, built all these platforms that hang under the bridge. That's ingenious. Because zombies can't really climb that well. So when they're down there, they're perfectly safe. And we have a pit bull attack. So You guys are doing your morning routines. When you hear let's see, what I'm gonna use. Okay. So you hear Benny Green. He's in his late 60s, balding pretty badly. Um, he has a collection of Hawaiian shirts that he's been able to recover, and he's always in one with shorts. He's an old guy that Hayes saved during the fall, and he has always been really good at finding stuff. He also knows a lot of traders that have been working the islands. Um, he has a catamaran, and every once in a while he'll head off to see if he can find anything in the mangroves where it's pretty safe. Um, and he lets out a whistle. Like, I can't whistle like that, but you know what I mean. And he's standing on the dock. If you have a picture of the island, there's a dock to the north, which you guys have a few catamarans that you've tied. You have a catamaran that you tied to it, sailboat, and a few kayaks, and a rowboat. You guys have a power boat, but you don't use it because it's so loud, and sound carries miles on the water. And every time you guys have started that thing, some deadheads have shown up back in Night Key. So you guys only use that for worst case emergencies. And you hear Benny saying, "Oh, Calito!" And he's waving. And you see somebody coming toward the island on a kayak. The kayak is filled with stuff on it. You know that in the Keys, there's been some groups of people, sometimes referred to as kayakers, traders, kayak men, or sometimes you guys refer to them as the crazy guys, because these guys and girls will actually kayak all the way up to Key Largo, which you know is Dead Man's Land. Sneak in on their kayak quietly, sneak into a condominium, strip it, and sneak back out. These guys always work alone, though there are two guilds of kayak people who have basically they've tied their fortunes and their kayaks up to larger sailboats, and they'll go together to a point and then separate out, then come back. But this guy, Carlos, you guys have known him for a while. He's an old guy, probably in his late 50s, but he is wiry and very, like, adept at what he does. Sometimes he'll show up with fish. Sometimes he shows up with cool stuff that he found. He shows up probably once every 3 weeks. You know from him about other enclaves around the Keys, because he trades with all of them. They're also a good source of, like, rumors and stuff like that. So as soon as you hear him yell, "Hey, Carlos!" you know who it is.
All
So yeah, does anybody want to head over there, or you guys don't care?
Yeah,
Or
I'll head out. I'll see what he's got.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So you start to head over there, and you see that his little kayak he got a good haul, because he has stuff all over it. Even has a little inflatable tied to the back of his kayak, which has some things in it.
Mhm.
Yeah. And he comes up and he goes, hey, I got some good stuff for you. Bang, bang. And he's like, for somebody who's known to be incredibly quiet, he's incredibly loud all the time.
Mhm.
His laughter is contagious. He is what Hispanic people like to call buena gente, good person. He's always been reliable, always come with good stuff, never been a problem to anybody. Um, you guys have no idea where the hell he lives, but you doubt he lives on the kayak.
Mhm.
As he comes up, he comes right up to the dock, and he holds up his hand, and Benny grabs him and helps him get up. And he starts to fix his Bermuda shorts. He goes, "Hey, I had a good run in in Largo. So I found something you might want." And he reaches down and he pulls up 2 unopened bags of coffee.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I'm down.
thought so.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm down
I
for some
I
coffee.
kept the bag for myself. I'm not going to lie, but I know that you, especially you, and he points right at Ether. You like your
Mm.
coffee.
Yeah, I mean, what do you want for it?
I don't know. What do you have?
What do I have? I don't know. Probably just patting herself down and
Well,
like
you
thinking
guys
about
have
like what she.
stuff. You guys have stuff on the island,
Yeah.
and you know that
Mm-hmm.
like that it's not only physical items to trade. Sometimes it's rumors, sometimes it's news, sometimes it's favors. That's how he trades most of the time. You guys do have those extra solar
Okay.
panels that
Yeah,
you
I was
did grab
thinking.
off the
Mhm.
sailboat. You haven't used them all. You still have like two of them that haven't been used
Mhm.
yet. And he goes, you know what? Let's make some coffee first. And he has a little like Cuban coffee machine, Cuban coffee maker.
Mhm.
So you guys set up a little fire, and he starts to make the coffee, and he goes, oh, and I have a few more things. And he goes back and he brings out like a really he brings out like uh uh a few sets of really fresh fishing wire. Always a good thing. He has fishing rods. He has he recovered a bunch of spear gun bands, because those things go bad in the sun after a while. You always have to replace them. But he has a bunch of other knickknacks and stuff that he's recovered lately. Like pans and stuff like that. Stuff that's just useful. Um, so after you guys are having your coffee, and he goes, so things have been getting a little crazy over in Isla Morada. First of all, I don't like to go anywhere near the place. Every time I do, I get the worst headaches, and I just do not sleep well. But I've been told by the Watchers, that enclave that watches over Isla Morada, that people on the island have become cannibals. Some of them, supposedly, are eating zombies. And he acts like he's going to throw up.
Mhm.
But so that's what I've heard from them. But those guys have always been a little crazy. Um, Other than that, things have been a little quiet. Though, I hear from down south that some people in trucks have shown up on the lower islands and been calling themselves the Authority, and supposedly are representing the new government of Key West. Though I haven't met any of them yet. Oh, and I have one thing you would be interested in. It goes back to his little the inflatable in the back actually, and he pulled out uh, a radio, and he goes, "I think this is military," and he shows it to Hayes.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
It
happy
is
to take a look at it.
definitely military, probably Navy. It looks like it's been in the water.
Does it look functional?
Oh yeah. Those things are water resistant to like 100 feet. But
Hmm.
it looks like it's been in the water for a while because it has a little bit of algae on it. But it looks like it's
Hmm.
been cleaned. Um, and so he looks at you and goes, "Yeah, I haven't had a chance to charge it up, but I'm pretty sure it still hold a charge and work."
Yeah, I could. Witness is gonna. AJ's going to be like she's very standoffish, but she's like perked up at the look of it, just thinking of the things that she could do with it. Be like,
Yep,
yeah, I could use that.
yep. Oh, and yes. And I would like to trade for something. See, I found, and he brings up some Ryobi tools.
Hmm.
He goes, "Look, I already have a drill. I don't need another one, but this one works. And if you could trade me maybe another tool or a battery pack, we could call that even. And I'll throw in the radio."
Uh, like yeah, I have like walks back into her shack, throws some stuff around a bit, comes out with some extra battery pack. Yeah, we can make that work.
Perfecto, perfecto. I love you guys. Here, you guys are so good with me.
Mhm.
You know the bridge rats always talk good about you too.
It was, also, hey,
Yeah.
just while you're out, before you go out, if
Mm.
you happen to be out there and you find any circuit boards, any like busted up computers and stuff like that, if the motherboard and all that's still
Wait,
hooked up, let
you
me know.
want those? I always leave those behind.
Yeah, absolutely, I can make those work.
Oh, I'll bring you some. I know a place I saw. I literally left like 3 MacBooks
Why?
and so many iPads.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, by themselves they don't do much, but I can make something work for them.
Yeah, I'll bring you some next time I go. Yeah, I'll find
Yeah.
you some. Yeah, of course.
You know what? You find a couple of those for me. You bring them back next time, and this will be our deal. You find a couple of those for me. You bring them back. I make something of it. I make sure that I give you at least one when I'm done.
I like that. See, I like working with you guys. Um,
Hmm.
and as you guys are talking, you see Mongolia walk up. And Mongolia gives him an orange, and he looks at her and goes, "Ay, mijita, thank you." And he goes, and he she tussles his hair a little bit and goes, "So how you doing, Carlos?" He's like, "Oh, I'm doing well. I'm doing well." There's a little between them.
Mm.
Yeah, they talk a
Hmm.
lot when he comes by. Um, Stop it. Um, so so yeah, after like a little bit, he packs up his stuff with the solar panel and the batteries, and he starts to make his way to the bridge rats. Uh, and you can hear them already like and they're throwing a rope down to him to bring him up to the
Hmm.
underneath the bridge. Um, so um, so you guys are you guys have you finish your coffee. Um, and everybody give me a wisdom roll. And apply any skill set that you think would be good at you spotting something out of the ordinary. If you have it. Like, anything that's like survivor, ex-military, witness, you would qualify your freaking profession.
Hmm.
So yeah, anything like that.
So wait, so would that be my rank bonus or my edge bonus on that then?
So you roll a d20, you add your
Hmm.
rank bonus because you're using your skill set and your wisdom bonus.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, edge
Uh,
is if you have like a specific mastery of your skill set. Like for example, ex-military, right? And then you take the feat to get an edge, and your edge is head on a swivel.
hmm,
So then, when you use head on a swivel, you would get double your rank bonus, your edge bonus.
okay.
Yep.
In that case, I rolled an 11.
Okay. Metamorphosis.
I got a 15.
Okay. Fix ether.
At 15.
And Haze.
Okay, so not sure what kind of out of the ordinary things we're looking for with ex-military operative or disaster responder skill
Oh,
sets.
for sure.
In
For sure. Either one.
Okay. In which case it is um a dirty and very banged up 20.
Okay. So, Hayes. So, it's probably about 2 hours, 3 hours after Carlos left the bridge rats. He's waved goodbye to you guys as he started to make his way down south. Actually, no, back up north because he does not do the rest of that 7 mile bridge on a kayak. Um, you guys probably know why. You guys have seen some monster hammerheads along the 7 mile bridge near where you are. You don't want to know what's farther out that way. And on a kayak, no, he does. He's not crazy. He's not that crazy. So you guys, you Hayes are the first one to notice it. You're doing your thing, and you look out over the horizon, and for a second, you think that it is just the water playing a trick on you. But then you do notice something floating in the water. It's not small, and it's orange. And after like a good minute of trying to figure it out, you realize that is a an inflatable dinghy. Like off of cruise ships or yachts or military boats, there are these inflatable hexagonal rafts, right? That have, if you put them up, they have like a weather cover to them that kind of looks like a tent, and they're bright orange. And you see one floating in from the Gulf side. It's getting to be low tide, so the water currently is going from the Gulf side out to the ocean, and you see this thing in the distance drifting in your general direction.
Okay. So two things. Number one, I'm going to point it out to the rest of the group. Number two, since this is potentially a military that's one of the three possibilities. By now, I've had some time to look at the radio. Is there anything that I noticed? Any insignias? Any left on a particular channel that would tell me anything?
Give me
Any clues to be gleaned?
Give me an intelligence roll and apply your skill set.
Okay, so okay, that's a 15 on the die plus 2 for intelligence, plus 2 for using a skill.
So yeah, you
19.
You're looking at it, and you're looking at you can't really see what channel it's on because it's a digital screen. But when you're looking at it, it's definitely Navy, and it does have a designation on it. But the designation seems off. You didn't serve in the Navy, so this wouldn't instantly click. Now you do know in the bridge rats, there is an ex-Navy guy. So you know somebody you could talk to. But this is definitely Navy, which is not your forte.
Okay.
So you guys see this raft starting to come closer and closer. Think the raft is probably going to come within, like, it's going to come underneath the old 7 Mile Bridge, but it's going to miss your island by a little bit. So you could just let it drift by. You know, the bridge rats will snag that thing up before it goes anywhere.
Can we see
but
anybody or anything on it?
Well, it has the cover, right? And it's zipped up.
Mhm. Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's still pretty far away. But it's drifting pretty fast. Because it's low tide. It's we're getting to low tide. So yeah. So you guys want to try to snag it before it passes your bridge, or are you just gonna let it go by?
I think either just looking at, like, I could get it. I could do it.
Okay. What do you want to do?
I don't. Swimming is a separate skill, so my surge
Yep.
wouldn't apply. But I do have 10 pace normally. So how does that work for swimming if I go out into the water?
It doesn't work for swimming because that's a whole different thing. But you could still go on top of the old 7 Mile.
Yeah.
And try to find a way to snag it.
I have rope.
Can I?
Before we go down that road,
Yeah.
rules, basically rules question. So I have a power called move object, which says I can move objects at a distance. It has details about weight, about speed. I'm not seeing anything about how far at a distance is.
It's a number of areas equal to your bonus, your modifier for the score of the power. So if you have an 18, it's 4 areas.
Okay.
If you see the power, right, it has a tag on top that says range. Yeah. Anything that's range uses your bonus from the score.
Okay. In which case that is not going to be terribly helpful unless we get really right up on top of it.
Well, if you're on top of the bridge, right?
Yep.
You're close enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get a sense of scale here.
The bridge is 30 feet off the water. And every
Esther
area
could like princess carry you across the bridge.
Yeah, and every area is a 20 by 20 foot cube outside, basically. So if you're standing on top of the bridge, you could easily use your move object on the raft.
Like I could make something to pick it up, but I don't think we have that much time.
Yeah. What's your score for the move object?
My move object is 10, so plus 0. So I gotta be in the area.
The minimum, you have to be in the same area. So you're not gonna be able to grab it from where you are.
Yep. Okay.
So you could use a rope with a hook. You guys are in the keys. You guys have a few hooks because they're useful to have to hook something and then tie a rope. You guys have them. So you could always use one of those.
I kind of want to do it, but I also... Can I scale down the bridge?
Mm-hmm.
So I can just get it that way? Because I have acrobatics too.
It's a big raft. This thing is like, it takes up an entire area.
Okay.
It's like a 20 by 20 raft. These things are huge. They can basically carry like 10 people in them.
I was thinking more going down and hooking onto it and then getting back up on the bridge. And
oh, you could do that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
As it gets closer, you notice that the thing that comes up, there's an actual hook on top that Hayes knows is used for rescue. Like a ship will come and they'll hook that, and then everybody will get on the boat. So you see this like metal bar on the top of the tent thing. So
actually, hey, we just got a bunch of wire from Carlos, right?
Yeah, fishing wire, really heavy fishing wire.
Cool. So I'm gonna say that while you are planning exactly what
Mhm.
you're doing is what you're looking at it, that AJ is already just like, I mean, I could just and like starts to grab a bunch of things together. It's just like, hey guys, I got a grappling hook. You just want to like aim it?
Yeah, but like, what if I'm fat? I think I'm faster than grappling hook. I think she's already like running over to go like do her own plan.
Mhm.
While you're working on.
How many areas can you move?
My pace is 10.
Okay,
So
your
yeah,
standard.
I don't know.
By the way,
Mhm.
just to give you an idea, your standard run speed is
Yeah.
100 miles an hour.
Mhm.
That's without burst.
Mhm.
That's just your
Yeah.
top
So
end run speed.
Mhm.
So yeah, you're basically up there holding the rope before everybody realizes it, like spinning it, like doo doo doo
Yeah.
doo
That's
doo
what I
doo.
think.
And now is the annoying part because you got here really fast, and this thing
Mhm.
is moving really slow.
I'll wait. I'm not impatient. I'll wait for everyone else. If Witness is coming over to help.
So give me a dexterity check,
Mhm.
like a range attack, because you're trying to hook
Okay.
this. By the way, because you're trying to hit a small area, you're gonna
Mhm.
do it at disadvantage.
Okay. I'll roll again.
Yeah.
Well, that would suck because that would have been a 20.
What was the other one?
6. So this is
Ah.
plus 8. Does anything else apply for this?
Plus 8 is damn good.
Okay.
What's your skill sets?
I have acrobatic, I have quick, and I have my skill set. I'm sorry, visionary and field engineer. So being able to like craft things and do things quickly.
Yeah, neither one of these is gonna help for that.
Yeah, now they're gonna
You
help.
threw it down. So you get over a 15.
Yeah.
You hook it. You don't hook it on that little hook, but you do hook it.
Okay.
So you have the rope. It starts to get taut, and you notice that it stops floating away from you. At this point, you could work your way down the bridge with the rope, and like bring it over so it actually lines up with the dock, and the rest of the crew could you could start releasing rope so it floats toward the dock. If you see what I mean.
Yeah.
So so you get there and you get to the end of the bridge, and you start to let it float. Actually, you wouldn't be able to get to the dock. You would be getting to the side of the island. So you start to let it float toward the edge of the island. Witness is there. Witness has their grappling hook. You want to give her a throw and see if you could get it?
You know what? Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Go.
All right. And so that's just dexterity.
Yep.
All right. Cool. So that's a 19 plus 5.
Easily. Yeah.
Yeah.
You give it this little spin, and it just comes right up, and it does this beautiful arch, and falls right behind a loop, and then you're like, got it. So you start to
reeling it in, yeah.
Yeah, you start to bring it in. At this point, like most of the enclave is hovering over to take a look at it, and see what's going on. So Sebastian, you see Sebastian's head quirk to the side as it's starting to get closer.
Mm-hmm.
And he starts to reach back for his shield. Hayes,
kind of like
as it's starting to come up, you realize what he notices. The entire front of the raft is bloodied. You don't know if somebody was pulled off the raft or if they bled onto the raft. But the blood is not old.
I'm going to say that I pull it into like a reasonable distance, not in all the way, hand on my pistol, and just kind of call out, "Hey, buddy, are you friendly?"
Okay, so you say that, and everybody's going to roll initiative. So you roll d20, and you add your dexterity modifier, and any bonus if you have a feat that gives you a bonus.
All right, so that is a 23 for me.
Damn. Let me
22.
start taking notes here.
I am using up all my good rolls earlier. That's a 22.
I have a
Okay,
20.
hold on.
I
Hayes
did not
When we
roll
get
well.
has a
into actual
22.
combat, it's going to be ugly.
Witness has a 25?
23.
23, okay. Ether.
A 20. I didn't roll well.
Jeez. Metamorphosis.
22.
Oh my god, jeez. What the heck?
It's just plus.
I rolled a
It's just
natural
plus
19.
yeah, I rolled a 14. I've got really, really good decks, but you
Yeah, I
know.
rolled an 18.
Yeah, that was me rolling well.
And I'm gonna roll 4. Okay, because I'm gonna roll also 4. For Sebastian. And then 1 for the rest of the survivor. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna stop at the top. Nothing's happened yet. But I will let you ready an action. So ready an action is you tell me a trigger, and if that trigger goes off, you take your action. But only an action. You cannot take bonus actions and whatnot. Either that or you could delay, which means you go after. You could say, okay, I'm coming in initiative, and that means you come in after that number.
Okay. I'm gonna say that so like I have the ability Sixth Sense.
Yep.
And that like I can't be surprised.
Oh, you're not surprised.
So
You're
yeah,
definitely not
so like
surprised.
yeah, so what I meant is like I'm tying this thing off, and like it's the rope is on the rope's on the edge of the pier. I'm no longer holding on to it.
Yep.
And my hand is on my pistol. I'm just straight up ready to shoot and to duck out of.
Your Sixth Sense is going bonkers. Actually, your Sixth Sense, as soon as you hooked it and you were bringing it in, it started to get worse and worse and worse. And you're like, and as soon as it hit its peak is when Sebastian went. By the way, you've always had an idea that Sebastian has an ability like yours. Because you've seen him react kind of like you sometimes. And, yeah, so you don't know what his abilities really are, but you suspect. So yeah, so you have your gun ready to draw, or you're drawing it already?
If that's the case, if my Sixth Sense is already telling me, hey,
something's going to go wrong.
Yeah, something's gonna go wrong. The juice isn't worth the squeeze, and I'm seeing that that Sebastian's over there acting the same way. Honestly, I just shoot the side of the. Not like I'm not even unloading into it. I just shoot to watch it sink.
Okay,
like I shoot the raft to plunge a hole into it so it starts to sink, and then I just immediately skedaddle. Whatever's gonna happen, it's gonna have to happen soon because they're about to be underwater.
Okay, so you take a shot at the raft. It starts to, and then it doesn't leak as fast as it should. But you do take a shot at it. And as you take a shot at it, you hear something inside. Something's reacting. You don't know what yet. So that was Witness. Now we're down to Metamorphosis.
Yeah,
what are you doing? Oh, wait a minute. Do you want to do something else, Witness?
I was gonna say at that point I also proceed to move backwards. I'm no longer the front person.
Got it.
I was in front holding this up. I am moving backwards.
Okay. Metamorphosis, what do you want to do?
Okay, well, first off, I'm going to look down at the Chihuahua and say, go ahead, darling. And then she'll.
He is growling. His tail is down. And he is yeah. You guys, by the way, you have no idea where Mocha is if you look around. But yeah, Sandals is losing their shit.
And let's go home now. And then I think that Metamorphosis is going to walk forward,
Okay.
just kind of looking, and I'd like to delay my turn until there's something I can fire at.
Got it. So you are going to delay. Okay, now we get to Hayes.
Okay, so we can't see anybody. We just know that
The raft is
Spidey
coming
sense is
up.
going
There's
off.
blood all over the front of the of the raft. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually, hold on. Witness took a shot at it, and now there's movement inside the raft, but nothing has come out.
Okay. So Hayes raises his hand, not like surrendering, just easy. Everybody stand down. This doesn't have to get violent. And I'm going to use a power called emotion control, which allows me to instill in up to 4 targets an emotion, in this case, calm, which I am trying very hard to feel myself.
Okay, so are you projecting this on your allies or toward the raft?
I'm projecting toward the raft. I trust my allies. I'm not sure whether I trust the whatever or whoever on the raft.
Okay, so Ether, you're up on the old bridge, but you do run fast enough that you could be down where they are right now.
Could I run and take the cover off of the raft and then run away?
No, this cover
uncover
is like it's like bolted on almost.
Okay, it's bolted.
Yeah,
okay.
you're not gonna be able to rip it off. Now you can run up and open it, but you will be there. You will not be able to get away.
Issue. Yeah. I might just hold something, and if it is like a zombie, she will just like get into like melee with it and hit it with like her machete.
I mean,
I
like,
might just do that.
if it is in melee, they're sinking, so like they're not going to be able to do much anyway.
So
yeah, if it does like come out into capacity and try to attack or get out of the raft.
Okay, so you so you want to run down and open the raft?
Yeah. Also, it would help to see if there's anything else important on it or useful.
So you run down. You run up to the raft. By the way, you're about knee deep in water, a little bit deeper, which is going to slow you down by half. Oh no! Only 5 areas around, and you open it up, and you see zombies. Now a little thing, and they're moving incredibly fast.
Ooh.
Zombies in rotted capes. They're either slow and creepy or fast and freaky. Slow and freaky is when they haven't fed for a long time, or they are an older zombie. Now, older zombies, when they have fresh meat, or they're a freshly made zombie, they're fast. Fast like World War Z fast. To give you an idea, like that's why the zombie apocalypse was so bad. But most of the time you guys deal with slow deadheads. These guys are fast. Ether, the first thing that hits you, the fact that most of these guys have military fatigues, except for one of them that's dressed in like cargo shorts and a t-shirt. And they all are just going to leap out at you. But you do get one swing in.
Yeah.
Or 2 if you want to use celerity.
Celerity would be fun. Why not? Celerity is always fun.
Yes.
What's the burnout for it? I think it's 4. I'm gonna double check. I haven't.
Celerity's like 4 or 5.
I think it's 4. I'll check. It doesn't matter too much right now,
Yeah.
but I'll add it when I'm done.
Yep.
Okay. I have the thing to hit things with thing. Okay.
Yeah, so it's a melee attack. It's going to be
Mhm.
because you're using a machete as one-handed, and it's quick, so you
Mhm.
can use your dexterity if you want
Dex,
to.
yeah.
So it's dexterity plus your rank bonus.
Yeah. Plus 8. I rolled a 16. So
Nice. Yeah.
yeah, 24.
You get a nice cut in. Give me your damage.
Yeah, grabbing this one. 8. 14
Okay.
plus 6.
So you literally take the head off one.
Mhm.
The one that was dressed in a t-shirt and Bermuda, because that was the first one to come at you, and you're like, no!
Yeah.
Literally take its head off. You hit celerity. You guys have seen Ether do this. They
Mhm.
literally turn into a blur of motion. Okay, Ether, give me your second attack on another one.
Same thing, 24 again.
Okay, so you take. Okay, give me your damage.
9.
9. So the other one you hit, but you don't quite
Mhm.
get its head, or like really dig into it. And you're done.
Okay.
For viewers, the way zombies work, zombies do not have stamina. They only have wounds. But normal zombies only have one wound. So as soon as you do over whatever their fortitude defense is, they're gone. But there's 5 other zombies inside the raft. They get to go now. And they're considered a mob because there's a bunch of them, so they're gonna get 1 attack on Ether.
Question.
Yes.
Would my delayed turn come now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but you delayed, so your action's gonna come in after the zombies.
Cool.
Okay. So, I rolled a 9. I only have a +2, but hordes are scary because when they're in big numbers, they have bigger numbers to hit. So, they have a +10 to hit. They're going to hit you, Ether. All those hands reach out and they actually grab you.
Okay. I
Yep.
accept.
So they grab you. You take 14 14 14 stamina. Yeah. What's your fortitude defense?
15.
Okay, so you almost took a wound. So yeah, they reach out and they grab you. By the way, you're grabbed right now. And they're trying to drag you into the raft. Metamorphosis, you come up.
I would like to do an energy blast.
Go for it. Do you have Hawkeye?
Yes, I do.
Awesome. You don't take a penalty for your friend being in melee.
All right. As she stands there, the plants around her slowly begin to wither as she kind of starts to basically take their energy.
Yeah.
And
And
she's
as soon
gonna
as you do that, you
fire.
hear Mangolia go, "Eha! Why are you doing that?" Because you know how she is with plants.
Can't help it. Sorry. And that is a 19.
Okay. Oh yeah, you hit. Now give me your damage.
All right, that's a D10. 7 points, because for the powers you don't add your attribute to it, right?
No, but you get to add your dexterity to it
Oh heck
because
yeah! So that is
it's
a
a
10.
range attack.
Yeah. So that would be 10 points of damage of
Nice.
cosmic.
Cosmic. Okay, so you hit one. You don't do enough damage to really get into it, but you do hit one. And now because of your blast, the tent is ripped off. And you guys see now. Everybody can see these zombies in blue digital camo, which is navy. And they look like older zombies. Even though they're moving fast, they look like they have a bit of decay on them. At this point, you all see Sebastian move up. Actually, yeah, he runs up. He grabs Ether and is going to try to throw Ether back out of the grapple. Ether, do you allow yourself to get grappled?
Sure. I mean,
Okay.
if it's someone I know, sure.
Yeah, you know Sebastian. So Sebastian grabs you, he rolls high enough, he rips you out of the grapple behind him, and he puts up his shield. He has like a round Captain America style shield. It's like it's matte black with this cool glossy black symbol on it. And he throws you behind him and he covers up. The survivors, for the most part, back up, except for Jacob, who freaks out and starts to run over to get Ether and help and pull her back. Henry has a spear gun and takes a shot at the zombies and rolls a natural 20.
Damn.
Takes a shot, it goes right. Ether, you feel it go past your ear, and it takes one of the zombies in the head, and the zombie just goes boonk back into the raft. Now we get up to the top of the order, and up I get a pitbull attack. And Witness, you go up next.
All right. So Shift and Ether are both still on the raft, right?
Yes. No. Ether's been pulled off the raft.
Mhm.
Shift. So they're standing like knee deep in water.
Mhm.
Ether's behind him, and Shift is holding up his shield.
I say, you know what? How good are zombies at swimming?
They suck because all they do is walk along the bottom. But the thing is, the water's knee deep, and
All the water's knee deep. I thought, okay, cool, yeah.
they just freshly fed, so they're just gonna run at anybody. So yeah.
Okay. If that's the case here, how far away from us are they?
I would say they're an area away, 20 feet away.
Okay. You know what? Yeah, I'll just go ahead and I'll just take a shot. I just pull out my Glockers. I'll just take a regular shot.
Okay.
You know what, and I'll try to aim for the one that Ether hit before, that what she wasn't able to quite kill, and just go ahead and just like knock an easy one out.
Yep.
All right, and so that is that's a 10.
Oh. Total,
yes.
Oh yeah, you miss.
All right.
Oh no, these are normal deadheads. You hit them. No, wait a minute, they're fast right now. You do miss them. If they were normal, like,
you know what? Hey,
slow deadheads, you would hit them all day long.
I'll use a point of luck.
Oh, you want to use you want to use a plot point?
No, I have luck. Luck is one of my skills.
Oh, you do have luck. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, and I have to use all of my luck to get my burnout back to its regular area. So
okay.
Let's go ahead and start using that.
Yeah.
All right, that is an 18 plus 7. That's a 25.
Give me your damage.
All right, let's see. Which one of the? Oh, right here. So that's a D6 plus 5. That's a 10.
Okay, you hit for 10 damage. You don't pass his fortitude, and it's still working. Now, in the future, there is a maneuver, which you guys would know. Everybody knows it. Team attack, which you say that you're going to team attack with Metamorphosis. You ready your action. When Metamorphosis attacks, you attack. If both of you hit, both of you combine your damage to bypass fortitude. Oh.
All right. So wait. So it's physically impossible to kill a regular deadhead with a
Oh
Glock?
no! When they're not fast, they're very easy to kill. Literally one
Okay.
shot and you take them out.
Right.
But when they're in hordes, they're a little bit more dangerous. Because even though one shot takes one out, when they're in a horde, they get a bonus to hit damage for each member of the horde, which is why superheroes like Titan, which imagine a Superman that can't fly, like the old Superman that jumped, he was taken down by normal zombies because it was a horde of 100 of them. They just tore him down. So a normal deadhead by himself, you just roll the hit and they're dead. But when they're in a horde, you're dealing with a bunch of them coming at you at once, and it's a little bit harder to do. And these guys are freshly fed, so they're a little bit faster and a little bit tougher. So now we get to that was Witness. Now we get to Haze. What do you want to do?
So having wasted my first attempt to respond to the situation, because controlling the emotions of zombies, kind of look around. Anybody who has a radio, here's Hayes's voice over it. His special ops days, he got a throat microphone. Anybody who does not have a radio just hears him out loud. We practiced. We're ready. We can handle this. Is using rally the troops. So all of my allies within 4 areas of me, so that's everybody, get 3 temporary stamina, and more importantly, advantage on their next attack.
Nice. Okay. So you do that. Do you have any bonus actions or anything you want to use? Or you're done.
I don't think I have any bonus actions. It was an oversight on my part.
Okay. So next up is Ether. Your turn. Yeah, you're behind Shift. Shift is holding up a shield right now, waiting for an attack. So what do you want to do? Oh, and you hear your dad freaking out.
She's ignoring him. Can I do something with this guy in front of me? I don't know what, but I was thinking about it, but I don't know what I want to do with the shield.
You're in the same area, and melee flows, so you could literally reach around, get an attack, and get behind them again.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like you have to stand in front of them. You could, and especially with your speed, yeah.
Okay. Burnout comes, like, it resets after a scene, right?
Yes, after every scene, it resets.
Okay. Do I want to use celerity again? How many zombies are left?
4.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, they're no longer a horde at the beginning of this turn.
Okay.
When a group is reduced below 5, they become individual zombies again.
Okay. Why not? I like being fast. I'm gonna use celerity. Like I should grab a second dice, but will I ever? No. My brain forgot how to do math. 14. Does 14
that's
hit?
a hit.
Okay. And this is just the. I was gonna say this is the one that I hit earlier, and I'm just mad because I did.
Well, hold on. They're individual zombies now. They're easy to take care of.
I know. I still want to kill the one that was damaged.
Yeah,
It'd be easier.
Yep.
Yeah. And that is 14.
Okay,
damage.
so you take that one out.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want a celerity again, or you're just going to be?
Yeah. That's what I. No, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to use celerity. Yeah.
Okay.
And then 15. My brain. 23.
Okay, so you roll another attack.
It's 8 again. It's 14 damage. I keep rolling an 8 on
Okay,
this
so you
dice.
take out the other zombie. So you
Mhm.
basically just slice 2 of them.
Yeah.
And Shift
Going
is like,
back.
and Shift is like, nice. So now we get to, that was Ether.
Yeah.
Shift goes.
And getting back behind him too.
Shift
if he
is
wants
going
that.
to. You see, Shift draws a knife. It's a kokery that he's found since being in the Keys, and he takes a hack at one of them and rolls a 1. So yeah, he tries to look
Advantage.
impressive.
He
He's
does have
always
advantage.
Yeah. Oh,
You have
that's
advantage.
true. He has advantage. A 19. Okay, nice.
There
He
we
looks
go.
so
That
impressive.
was the rest of the 20.
Leadership works, bro. So you see, he hits one, and he takes it out. And there's one zombie left. And you hear a loud bang from the bridge, from the 7 Mile Bridge, the new one, and it hits the water next to it. But you see, one of the bridge rats took a shot at the zombie. Because if anybody glances over there, there's a bunch of bridge rats on the bridge, and another one is coming up with a rifle.
Hey, y'all, I don't think that we're done here.
No, witness, your turn.
Well, I mean, that was the last zombie, right?
There's one left, but still alive. Oh, he missed. He hit the water.
Oh, he hit the water? All right.
Yeah, he missed.
I mean, if that's the case, and so now, oh wait, so it's a regular zombie now, so like any hit will take it out, right?
Yeah. Any hit takes him out at this point. He just has a higher armor. He has a higher avoidance because he's a fast zombie, but still, one hit just takes him out.
Okay, cool. I'm going to say that that Witness probably just like a knife or something on her. It's like a regular throwing knife. Like picks that one up and just like right in the middle of the dome.
Go for it.
And you know, if she misses and she hits Shift, he can figure it out. That's plus dexterity, right?
Yes.
All right, cool. Yeah, that's a 13.
Nice. So yeah, dude, you throw the knife. Oh, remember, you have advantage. Roll again. You might get a critical.
Yeah. That is 19.
Okay, almost a critical. You throw it, you catch it right between the eyes, it just falls back. And you see Shift look back and goes, I know you missed me on purpose. You didn't miss me on purpose.
I'm just like, you could have redirected it if it hit you. Like it's all the same thing.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys are looking now. Yeah, there's this raft. A bunch of these zombies. They're all dressed in military fatigues. Definitely Navy. They have they have like typical survival gear on them. And hold on a second. I'm completely goofed up on my notes. Okay.
Because like when you think about it, it would have been a really cool trick shot to have thrown it at Shift and for it to
him block it. Yeah. But that would require you guys to work together and not.
That's what I was thinking. That's why I was
and
asking.
not him want you dead. So let's keep that in mind. He does want you dead. You did kill his superhero because he's a sidekick, and now he's just a sidekick with no hero to be a sidekick to. So yeah, you see that they are all dressed in military fatigues. The guy that is on there with him is dressed in he's dressed in like Bermuda shorts and an old Star Wars t-shirt. He has like a multi-tool at his side. He has like a good knife on his other side. All the Navy guys have knives, belts, useful stuff. You notice that all of them have on their arms USS Freedom.
Cool. So what's the chances that there's a warship somewhere close by that's entirely overrun?
Actually, can I make a check about this?
What do you want to roll?
Yeah, so I've
Actually,
seen empires
Hayes,
rise and fall.
give me a roll as well.
I guess I basically looking to remember the history of the USS Freedom
The
to
Freedom?
know where
Okay.
approximately they would go.
Well, you're not. So the USS Freedom. Roll for me roll for me with you've seen empires rise and fall. You may have
Okay.
read something about it on some newspaper clipping or something. And Hayes, roll me military.
Anything in particular from military? Some things have edge.
What are your edges?
I take that back. I did not end up taking that feat.
Okay.
So that is a 10.
Okay, so now you don't get it.
Mhm.
But
And just to
Wait, sorry, is that was that with an ability score added in there?
oh yeah, intelligence. I'm sorry.
Okay, in which case it's 12, which is probably still not gonna do it.
No, it's not good enough. So metamorphosis. What do you get?
and just a reminder for me, so because I get to add this skill, I get to use my rank
Yes.
bonus, and
Yes.
it's a rank bonus of 1, so
And
it's
no,
whatever
it's a
my
rank bonus of 2.
2. Okay.
2. All heroes start at rank 2. Sidekicks start at rank 1. So you have ranked your 2, and you add your intelligence bonus as well.
All right. Then that is a dirty 20.
Oh wow. Okay, so you got 20. You're like, wait a minute. You remember the USS Freedom was part of a new class of warship that the US military was making, that was a hybrid type ship for intercoastal work. You just remember that the program was considered a failure because at that point everything shifted to the war on terror, and then later on the US military found a good use for it, like using it to patrol the Caribbean and do missions closer to shore. But you've heard of the USS Freedom, so you know it's a warship, and you know it was part of types of ship that were experimental and it really didn't work out, but you don't know the details.
So I think she'll just recount and say, I did read about it and I was able to talk to someone to get on board. Lovely little ship that it is. It will probably, and then she'll give all the information that we just received.
Right.
Cool. So we got one of two choices then. The way I look at it. We can leave it alone and hope nobody finds it, or we can find it and it becomes our headache.
Mm-hmm.
We
Does
could find
anybody
it.
look in the raft?
I was gonna say I think she'd be like taking off clothing of like the zombies and like the items and just kind of picking them up and pocketing them.
So as you start to take things out,
Yeah.
you see a transponder.
Ooh. Yeah. Things are kind of flipping it over and looking at it. I think it's distracted with everything else.
Yeah, you're like, what's this thing? Yeah, I can't believe I just did that. Yeah, you have a transponder. And it
Because like,
has
actually, yeah. Okay.
stamped on it the USS Freedom.
We could go to the ship. It would be fine. I'm sure.
It's also like, actually, yeah. Why are we doing this in the water? And like starts pulling the raft onto the shore, so that way nothing is getting submerged here. Like we kill all the zombies now. We can have this back on shore.
Yeah, pretty
I mean,
much.
you already like blew a hole in it, so like I had to fix that.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, go on.
Question. So this raft was on the ship, presumably the USS.
Yeah, what
Mhm.
on military ships, these survival boats, survival rafts are in little pods. So when the ship starts to sink, they basically throw the pods in the water, pods open, boink, and then the sailors will swim onto it. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, the people would have had to been alive to get the boats down, because probably
Correct.
can
Yep.
the zombies do that problem solving or not?
No. These
Okay.
guys were probably alive when they got on the raft and then got Z'd. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, typical story of somebody not wanting to admit they got bit and then turning in an enclosed space.
Oh, and the guy with the T-shirt was probably a kayak man who saw the raft and went, "Ooh, loot!" and went
Mhm.
right up to it and got dragged in, like Ether almost got dragged in.
That would have been fine.
So yeah, you see that Ether found
Yeah.
looks like
This
a
is the
black. It looks like a transponder of some kind.
Um,
So the issue with transponders is that like they can be tracking devices.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if she would know if it is or not, but
You are an engineer and a visionary. I will give
yeah.
that to you automatically.
Okay. All right. But I don't know if she would know that. It's like, yeah, it's probably just tracking it. Probably like throws it over to witness while like grabbing everything else.
mhm.
Yep.
Yeah, probably.
There's like,
tracking.
well, it's already tracked that it's here so far. So, like I'm going ahead and I'm looking and seeing, is it working right now?
It is working,
Mhm.
but the signal, the battery, you could tell it's really weak.
All right. She goes, so
And
here's
because you guys don't have like a screen and a GPS and stuff like
Mhm.
that, the best you could probably do with this is get a general direction, then exact coordinates. Unless you want to try to rig something with a cell phone GPS or something and try some, he built this in a cave type stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Unless you wanna do something like
You
that.
have visionary and you're an engineer.
I know.
Yeah.
I was thinking. I was thinking about. It's like we could probably.
Yeah, it's us and the other 4 engineers in this facility.
We can do
It's
it.
like,
We can
oh
do it.
man,
It'll
we
be
got a new
fine.
project.
The engineering convention. There I'll go.
Mhm.
We're fine.
It's just like, hey, witness is just like, hang on 1 second, right? She goes and she leaves. She comes back with a little like makeshift Faraday cage. And it's
Okay.
just like sick. Cool. So no one knows where exactly this is. They only know roughly where it disappeared. Are we taking this back home and trying to figure out where this warship is, or do we make this someone else's problem?
I don't want to figure out where the worship is, because like then we can take stuff and.
Well, Sebastian looks at you guys and goes, "We can't leave that boat where it is because kayak men are going to go up and just become more Z'd people, and it's just going to become like a honey trap. So really, being heroes," stares right at witness when he says this, and all, "we should do something about this giant honeypot probably filled with zombies."
I'm like barely a superhero.
And then Jacob chimes up. Besides, there'll be a lot of stuff to loot.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You get it.
So AJ's just kind of going to look over at Shift and be like, you see, the thing is, and I'll do it. Don't pretend like I won't. But if we end up clearing out that warship, then there is now a functioning warship available for everyone in the Keys. Do you want to keep a warship safe?
It will probably be the safest enclave we could put together.
Mhm. And then we can always like go around and find more survivors and
Let's see.
More-
They have
Mhm.
freshwater, saltwater desalinization on board, which we desperately need because last time I checked, we're down to like 2 barrels of water. Just that by itself. Now, if it's a small ship, it's not nuclear. It's probably diesel, but
that sounds like
Well-
a problem for when we get on the ship.
Witness goes, all right. Let it be said I warned you all. And then starts trying to get something working on the tries to get the wait, no, I got a radio before. That's not related to this. So like we'll carry it back to her shack and we'll start trying to get it working, see if she can build up something so that way we can pinpoint where this thing is. What would you want me to roll for that, or do I just, if given enough time, I should be able to do it?
Seeing that you and Ether working together, especially with
Mhm.
Jacob helping out, should be able to figure it out given enough time. It might just take a little while, but do roll for me just
Gotcha.
in case. If somebody rolls pretty damn low. You guys are currently doing this probably in the galley, which is like the biggest of the buildings. It's dead center on the island. It's where Jacob has most of the tools. You guys have a bunch of solar cells up there to keep all the power tools charged. So that's probably the best place to do it.
Alright.
Yeah, and so give me a roll, and do not roll 1.
Cool. Well, I mean, we've got
You
to
know
enter
what?
this from Scientific Mind, but then also from the Gadgeteer.
Oh, yeah. Roll with never mind. Just roll. Roll with your bonuses.
That is a 15 for me, plus the edge bonus 4.
Okay. You after about it takes about a day of you guys messing around with it. You guys have an iPad which has GPS. The satellites are still up there, though you do know that because they haven't been adjusted. The GPS is nowhere near as reliable as it used to be, but you're probably within like a mile, less than a mile of wherever this thing is. But after a while, you guys rig the transponder with the iPad, and you see that it is near Isla Morada. And it seems to be in the mangroves on the bay side. I mean the Gulf side. Yep.
All right. Well.
Yeah. It's probably, I'll tell you right now how many miles away it is. It's probably Oh, I'm sorry. So the ship is actually, I was wrong. It's on the bay side, and it's up over near north of Isla Morada. Not north. Yeah, north of Isla Morada. I was right. Yep.
Okay, so roughly about how far away from us is that?
It's a ways. It's 16, 17 miles away.
Okay, cool. So we will not be kayaking there.
No. Actually,
Mhm.
I might have the distance wrong. It is far.
Mhm.
Yeah. Let's see. So yeah, it's going to be, if you guys go by like the catamaran, it will take you a good while to get there. The catamaran is probably your best bet because it's nice and quiet. Um, and you do have somebody in the enclave that does know how to sail.
Okay. I think so. It's so who actually wait? Who in our enclave knows how to sail?
Okay, so you have a guy. His name is. I'll tell you right now. Let me get to my notes. Luis Marino. Um, he has light hair. He's missing two fingers. He
Mhm.
lost. He tells you he lost in a fishing accident. He was fishing by hand, and he fish got around, took his fingers. Um, he always smells like salt water. He's constantly in the water spearfishing
Mhm.
to feed people. He is a scuba diver, and he knows how to sail. He grew up in the Keys, and he has told you guys more than once that he knows the mangroves like the back of his hand. He used to be a charter fisherman down here in the Keys, and he knows how to sail. Oh, and by the way, Henry, Ether's uncle, also knows how to sail. Both
Mhm.
of Henry also lived in the Keys when everything went south.
I forgot. Yeah.
And the fact that you have two
But
people that know how to actually sail in the Keys is
mhm.
incredibly rare.
I'm
Everybody
saying
else
this
uses
is the number
powerboats.
one enclave. Like we've got a grower, we've got like 5, 6, 7 engineers, we've got
You can make
we've
anything.
got 2 people who can sail. Like it's a wonder we don't have more people here.
Well, you guys are already stretching the island's resources
Mm-hmm.
to the max. You guys have been living mostly off seafood, and the fact
I mean,
that
I just
there's been
mhm.
no commercial fishing for a year and a half, the sea
Mhm.
life has exploded. Every uh every time that Lewis goes out spearfishing, he'll
Mhm.
catch something. Which is why you guys have been doing okay here. Same thing with the the bridge rats. They
Mhm.
literally throw lobster traps and crab traps in the water
Mhm.
and draw them up. So there's plenty of food. The problem is water.
Mhm.
The all the water is salt water. You can't put a well here. So you guys have some water capturing set up. But when your water runs out, it's usually a problem. And it's been hot for a while, and it hasn't rained in like 3, 4 weeks. And the last time it rained, it was literally a quick rain that passed right over your island. Because that's another problem in the Keys. You guys are islands, so a good storm will literally just zip by. It won't
Mhm.
stay. During the rainy season. Oh my God, does it rain? And it doesn't stop. But you're in summer. It's not raining that often, and when it does, it literally just zips over your island. So it's like you have almost everything except water. You have some desalination rigs, but they don't make nearly enough water.
Mhm.
Stop
All
it.
right.
Stop it.
So I'm gonna say I
Stop it.
don't know. So like in this like this day, right after we figured out, it's like okay, so this is it's roughly about 16 miles away. Are we building a boat or like what are we planning on doing? If we're
Well, you
building a
have.
boat, I need a lot more material.
Well, you don't have to build a boat. I did say at the beginning that you guys have a
Oh yeah.
catamaran
You have
sailboat.
a. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys have a sailboat.
Mhm.
You also have the
Catamarans
power
are,
boat, so.
and you have the powerboat.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys keep, you guys have diesel, not diesel, gasoline on the island for it.
Mhm.
You guys just don't like using it because it's so freaking loud.
Mhm.
It's mostly there for emergencies. But you have the sailboat. And where, by the way, I just looked it up on Google Earth, where you think the boat might be is about 30 miles away. And it's to
30
the
miles.
north of the Keys. It's not in the Keys.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's like diagonal from where you are, about 30 miles away, north of Isla Morada, where all these mangroves are.
So
Which
we
makes
still plan.
sense, because if it
Mhm.
was where people could see it from the islands, it would have been picked clean by now.
Okay. So 30 miles out, we planning on going?
I don't love the idea, but I don't think we have much of a choice.
So let's just say we get there and it's overrun with zombies. What are we planning on doing?
Um, so like we figure out how to get them off the boat, and then they go into the water, and then they probably can't climb up the ship, so that
I mean, that's all well fine if it's like 10 or 15 of them,
it'll probably be more.
which is exactly why I'm saying, what are we planning on doing? I'm still partial to just sinking the damn thing and being done with it.
What
No,
I
and
was thinking as well.
I, I wouldn't with all the stuff that would be on it.
So Lewis, he sees where you have on the iPad. He brings out an old nautical map he has,
Mhm.
and he's like, "So to get there, it's probably going to take us about 5 hours, maybe 6, depending on the wind."
So 6 hours there,
Mhm.
and then we have to hope that we can turn this thing on.
I could do it. Like I haven't
Um,
found a machine that I can't like fix or turn on, so it'll be.
I mean, that depends on what state it was in. If it's got all the pieces, if we can make what we need before, I mean, we
It'll
can
be fine.
theoretically get it back in maybe a trip or two. Um,
I'm a bit more concerned about the amount of diesel that it might take to actually get the thing going.
I mean, it's a lot of like, but we don't know. We won't know until we get there, so we might as well just go.
That's how people die, dear.
I haven't died yet, so
Yet.
all right, so thinking real hard on this, what would we know about the ship before we got out there? Hayes, you served before. You got any kind of information about the layout of this thing before we get into it?
Wasn't in the Navy, but I've been on enough missions on enough different
Well, you
conveyances.
guys,
I can make some guesses.
Hayes, you do remember on the Bridge Rats, there's that guy that served in the Navy.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Well,
Yeah.
Hayes does. Steve is a Civ. Uh,
Yeah,
yeah.
all
So
right.
I mentioned him. He might be a useful
Yeah, you know,
resource.
you remember the guy that served in the Navy? His name is Milo. He's the one that is in charge. Okay, so the Bridge Rats, right? They created this fortification on Night Key, right at the beginning of the 7 Mile Bridge, which encompasses the Sunset Grill and Raw Bar that's there. Basically, they put cars. They emptied out the parking lot and they put cars all the way at the edge of the parking lot. So any loose Z's have to climb over the cars, and it's clearly visible. Anybody who comes up from the Keys and wants to walk the 7 Mile Bridge, they have a giant sign that says trade to tread. So if you want to walk the 7 Mile Bridge or use it, you have to trade them something.
Mhm.
It doesn't have to be stuff. It could be news. It could be oh, you can fix this old truck we have. Deal. It could be anything like that. So that's the situation with the bridge rats, and you know that Milo, everybody calls him Latch. He used to serve in the Navy, and he's always at the bar.
So
Do I
I'm
have a
gonna say
chat?
that yeah, AJ's probably gonna stick behind. Would say, well, you guys work on that. I'm gonna spend some time trying to get some gear together for us clearing this place out. I'm also like they also just don't like me anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And she's gonna spend this time using using her invent skill essentially while they're out doing that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll put myself out of the scene so that I can start trying to get some stuff together beforehand.
Okay. So that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Ether, Metamorphosis, and Haze. What do you guys want to do?
I Metamorphosis would like to go talk to Milo.
Okay. Haze, Ether, were you guys going to go as well?
I think I want to check the boats to make sure that they're fine if we use them to go out.
Oh, the boat's fine. You know I'm sorry, my brain went blank. You know that Lewis really takes care of the boats.
Okay.
Yeah, he's always the one like fixing them. He's like that boat that you guys found drifting recently. He literally stripped it of absolutely anything that could be used on the boats you currently have.
Okay.
Yeah, so your boats are in decent condition. And you know, yeah, the sailboat's in good condition. There's nothing wrong with it.
Can I repair the raft then that we got?
The thing is, you can repair the raft, and inflate it again, but you can't collapse it into its pod.
Okay.
Yeah, and it smells.
That's fine. I feel like I want to use it for something. I don't know what I want to use it for yet.
Okay, you could patch
I
it.
don't know. Yeah, I think she's just thinking about it. It's like I can use all these things and do something with them, and I don't know what I can do with them yet.
Okay.
Wait, does everyone have walkie-talkies in the group, or is it just Witness and me?
Hayes has a throat transmitter, which I assume we've managed to get onto the same channel.
Okay, I was just double checking.
Mhm.
I'm gonna think of it because I have.
Everybody has one except Metamorphosis.
Does she want one?
They don't need no stinking radios.
I know they don't.
Mhm.
These newfound contraptions are just too complicated.
Nothing, not. It's fine. I don't know why I went to an English accent, but enjoy it.
Why not?
I don't know. I might honestly just be bugging Witness. Be like,
So
I
you
can
guys
do that
start to
bit.
head over. You guys are walking the old bridge, which is a 2-mile walk, by the way. And you notice that Mocha has appeared and is walking next to you guys, tail wagging every time you guys are heading down the bridge. Mocha's there, like doo 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 doo. Yeah, and no, most of the time, whoever's on Death Watch, which is the overnight watch of the bridge, Mocha's up there with them. So you guys are walking toward the end of the bridge, and you finally get around to don't start to the Sunset Bar and Grill. So you get to the Sunset Bar and Grill. The doors of the Sunset Bar
For
and
the
Grill.
record, Hayes, here's the dog starting to whine and
Yes.
casts some motion control on it.
Oh, she calms down. Well, all you have to do is pet her and she calms down. She's like, oh, I like
yeah,
her.
but I mean, what?
And as soon as you guys are getting close to the bar, and you guys get around, like, the way that these guys set up the cars, it actually goes almost all the way over to the entrance to the old bridge. So for you guys, it's just an easy little walk around. Like, they left a path for you guys. And as soon as you guys get close to the bar, like, Mocha runs ahead of you guys. to run into the bar. And as running up, you hear one of the guys say, "Oh, Mocha, come here!" and starts like petting the dog. You see one of the you see this girl. You guys all know her as Penny. She's petting Mocha, and she waves to you guys as you guys are walking up. And she goes, "You guys okay? We all saw what happened. None of you guys got bit, right? Because we saw Ether get dragged in."
No, darling. It was just a little bit of a tussle. It'll be fine.
Okay, good. You checked Ether? You got checked for bites, right?
I think just kind of like looking over herself. I'm fine.
Okay. So
Hayes would have at some point treated anyone who was injured or potentially injured, and I'm sure knows how to watch out for bites.
yeah.
And-
Nobody got bit. Oh, everybody
and-
only took stamina damage, so we're good.
I was gonna say, would I have gotten my stamina back? That's what.
Yeah, it's a
happened
new
after.
scene. You got it back.
Okay.
So, you guys get down there. The doors to the Sunset Grill open with a scrape of metal and concrete. The smell hits first. Salt, old citrus, gun oil, and alcohol that hasn't gone bad yet. Inside, it's dim but warm. Not dark, not safe, just held together. The bar itself is intact, scarred and polished. The wood rubbed smooth by the hands that refuse to let it rot. Behind it are shelves, shockingly well stocked shelves. Not full, but curated. Bottles arranged by size and proof. Labels turned outwards like trophies. Rum dominates, obviously. Dark, spiced, cheap, expensive, and homemade. A few bottles have handwritten tags tied to their necks. Trade only. Storm night only. Do not touch. So someone kept the chalkboard menu. It doesn't list food anymore. Just watch rotations, tide times, and a running joke in thick white chalk. No shooting inside. No running. This means you, Ether. No crying over spilled booze. And above the bar is another side in red paint on an old paddleboard. Trade to tread. No trade, no crossing, no exceptions. A string of amber lights hangs beneath ceiling fans, rigged to a battery bank somewhere you can see. They don't flicker. That alone tells you this place is run by someone who knows what they're doing. The windows facing the parking lot are gone, replaced with clear poly panels, scratched and clouded by sand. Each one cut with a narrow firing slits. From the bar stools, you can see a car ring outside, sun-baked cars, shattered windshields, and open sky beyond. There's laughter in here. It's quiet, controlled, but real. Someone is starting to pour drinks as soon as you walk in. This isn't a refuge. This is a reward. And you guys see Milo has poured you guys shots of something. And he goes, "Heard you guys survived a little scuffle with some deadheads. You deserve a shot."
I'm gonna immediately drink it.
Okay.
Immediately throw it back.
When you drink it, it's the moderately good rum. Yeah, it's the moderately good stuff. It's not the homemade stuff that burns as it goes down. This is a little bit smoother. Yeah. So I doubt you came here just for your drink.
No, Milo. Actually, we were wondering if you knew anything about the USS Freedom.
The Freedom. Wow, I haven't heard that for a while. The Freedom was an experimental boat. It was being tested down in the Keys right before Z-Day happened. That's really all I know about it. It was down here. It was stationed out of Key West. And I know I saw it a few times on the ocean side. But yeah, it was down here for testing. The government made a big deal of it because it was a new type of ship and so on and so on. It was designed to be able to work inside shorelines. So yes.
Well, unfortunately, we're a little bit afraid that it's been overrun just like everywhere else. I wouldn't suppose that you might know a little bit of what we might be getting into should we board the vessel.
Probably a whole lot of zombies. They probably had a crew
Oh,
of about 600. No, no. No, I'm sorry. No. It probably had a crew of like 100, 150. And
uh,
that's if it had a
n-
full contingent. If it was just testing, it might have less.
well, hopefully for us it'll be a bit less. Any defenses or things that we should look out for to collect?
Uh, oh, God, there would be so many useful things on that boat. I don't know. Personally, I would stay away from it. If it's teeming with deadheads, it's going to be a problem on its own. Uh, it might be more problems than it's worth, to be honest.
I completely agree with you. Unfortunately, we have a few that it might be necessary. We discovered that tussle we were in earlier was a dinghy that was filled with people from that ship, including probably a kayak man. So
Oh,
uh, we're kind of worried it will be a honey trap if we don't sink it or do something.
it's a good point. Uh, okay. But if, you know, Father Witness will say a prayer for you.
Appreciate it.
Um, if there's anything you need from us, let me know. I'm sure that
Of course.
I'm sure if you come back, you'll come back with stuff to share and trade. So it'll be a investment in your future endeavors.
We may need diesel at some point if we actually are able to clear it out at all. Uh,
Oh, there is a few fuel trucks uh down deeper in Night Key that we never really tapped. I'm sure that we could just bring them over if we need to.
good to know.
Yep. Besides, there's the marina uh just up north that we could always go to as well, and they would definitely have diesel. We just have to get the pumps working.
Well, many things to think about.
Yep.
Um, as far as general layout,
I
would you
never
have any
stepped.
idea of?
I never stepped foot on the boat. I just saw it from a distance.
Understood. No worries.
Hmm.
Well, I greatly appreciate this, and thank you. And she'll take the shot and drink it down.
Yep. Um. So yeah, so you guys are getting ready to go, and you notice that Mocha has a dog toy that Penny probably gave him. And he's like squeaking it as he's walking along with you guys. And you guys start to head back. So yeah, you guys come back in about it. You guys spent there about 2 hours. You guys are heading back. Sun's starting to come down. Um, and tonight, You know that it is Benny's turn to do the death watch, the overnight watch. It's quiet. It's not like a deadhead isn't seen coming 2 miles away on the bridge. But normally for the deadhead to get past the bridge rats to get onto your bridge, incredibly rare. It's very boring.
Mhm.
Um. So
So should I roll for what I was making?
yeah. You did just tell me what you're making, and we'll go from there.
Okay. So I was thinking that if I'm like, we need something that we can use to get as many get as many zombies on the ship as possible and many Z's as possible. Then we need something that's a combination of a noisemaker and something to destroy. So I'm thinking, and like looks around, and it's just like, man, I really wanted to use this radio. Pulls the speaker. Or like if I have speakers for something else, then like sure, fine. Is like, but like basically, get a couple of noisemakers and spend the majority of the day getting the oil from the palm trees that are around
Mhm.
and condensing that into like a couple of like tin cans or whatever as much as possible. And it's just like, all right, cool. So she comes out, she slams it down on the table, and she looks at all of you. It's just like, all right, so this is the
So hold
plan.
on.
Hmm?
Hold on. So before you tell them this, you're making it, and they're coming back
Yeah,
from the
so yeah,
bridge.
yeah, make it, yeah.
Um, as you three are coming back from the bridge, you realize that things are starting to get a little too quiet. There's not enough seagulls. The water is really flat. Um, Hayes, you always get this feeling before it comes on. You know
Mhm.
what tonight is. In the Keys, as long as you guys have, it started probably 3 or 4 months after Z Day. There are nights that everything goes dead quiet in the Keys. Um, the locals have referred to it as the hush. Um, Everybody who's outside during the hush says it feels repressive. Um, the zombies even seem to move slower during the hush. And you guys, nobody's been able to figure out why it happens. But it is the creepiest thing. And Metamorphosis, you've been alive a long time. You've never felt anything like this. You tried like after like the third time, you were like, I'm gonna stay outside. And you were like, nope. You walked back inside. It literally feels like the night is just oppressive. Even sound doesn't carry. It's the weirdest thing. During those nights, you know that the bridge rats lock up, and they don't even put people out on guard. Everybody stays inside. They'll stay inside the bar and just look out the windows, but they won't go outside. Um, as you're going up, you see that Sandals is already inside one of the buildings. There's one building that everybody calls the Hammocks, which is it's the main building where most of you guys all sleep in the same building. You guys have beds in different places. Some people have rigged a hammock hanging just to make it comfortable. And you know that the dogs always go in during the hush, like they won't go out. Um, so what do you guys want to? You know it's coming on. You realize that tonight it's going to be one of those nights.
Um, Metamorphosis instantly has like worry across her face and says, I need to go make sure that Poppy and Max are going to be inside. Um, I don't think we'll be leaving tonight.
That's fine. I
Um,
mean, I could just run around the island and check, make sure everyone's
okay.
inside
Yeah,
for you.
you run around the island. You see that
Mhm.
people are starting. Everybody's noticed it's coming, and people are starting to lock up.
Mhm.
You know that Mongolia likes to stay in the grow house. She has like a little uh it's a little greenhouse, a little, it's not even a greenhouse, it's like a, she inside she has a bunch of like planters, and then all around the outside she has little overland planters that she's put out. Metamorphosis is not allowed anywhere near them with her powers. uh and she ever, you know that during hush nights she'll lock it up and just stay in there. She's always told you she's more comfortable around the plants than people. Um, Other than that, everybody
Mhm.
stays in the main house. You know that um, actually, you know that everyone, you know that Sebastian, always insists on staying with Mag in the grow house because he doesn't think it's right that she's alone in there. Even though she's like, I could take care of myself, he's like, I'm not leaving you in, and he's always there. Um, so you guys get to the main building. Uh, Inside, there's a bookshelf filled with novels that everybody's read at least twice. Finding a new novel's a big deal. Um, it's cozy. It's quiet, especially tonight. Thanks to the batteries that you guys have been able to recover, you guys actually have ceiling fans at work, so it's not unbearably hot in there. Um, and yeah, you see that everybody's starting to lock up for the night. Everybody. Uh, you see that.
Well, not quite everybody.
Yeah. Oh yeah, not you. Yeah.
Not quite everybody, because he is as he is always is when the hush comes through. He's going to be on watch.
Yep.
Um, it is the one time once a month or so, when he digs into his pack, and he um, pulls out the tactical vest, pulls out the rifle, pulls out everything he wore in that life, as it were.
Yep.
Um, and yeah,
Yeah.
Hmm.
You guys all noticed really soon that on hush nights, Hayes always volunteers for a death watch every time.
not
So
pleasant, but it appears to affect me a little bit less than everybody else. Don't know why, but you do what you got to do.
Hey, better him than me.
so night comes. There's not even bugs in the air. The water normally laps on the shore. You could hear it. You don't hear it at all. Everybody locks up. Um, everybody. Some people have their little lamps and stuff. Some people are reading books. Uh, in here together, it doesn't feel as a. You don't feel that oppression on you. As long as you're around other people, you don't feel it. Is anybody witness? Are you by yourself in your shed during this?
Yeah, I'm by myself in my shed on this.
Okay, so you really feel uncomfortable. Actually, you would have known this by now. Yeah, nights alone in your shed during the hush, it's hard. It's really hard. It feels like somebody is watching. Oh, your danger sense, your sixth sense is on fire
Hmm.
the entire night. You cannot get any sleep. you wake up, maybe you got sleep after the sun started coming up and sound started to enter the world again.
That
You took a nap. You were like, okay, I'm done, and you went to sleep.
yeah, that's gonna be like right up with feeling uneasy, but like had work to do anyway.
Yeah. You were trying to
Mhm.
your mind. But yeah,
Yeah.
you've never been able to put your finger on why your danger sense just goes bonkers during this time. And the thing is,
Mhm.
it's not pointed at anything.
Mhm.
It's just the heckles go nuts. And you
Just
can't
yeah, just
focus. You can't
uncomfortable
sleep.
all night. So
Yeah.
gotta do something because I can't sit still during this.
Yes.
Uh,
Uh,
yeah. So I guess in the morning, the last thing she does before she wakes up, before like she goes to sleep and everyone is waking up, is and this will be what I roll for to see if it works.
go for it.
It's like a it's like a little it's like a rounded cylinder like on all
Yep.
sides, but with like a very flat base
Okay.
and a cap with a button on top.
Okay.
Uh, so she says, press button, makes noise, 15 seconds, explodes.
Okay. So give me a die roll,
All
adding your
right.
bonuses, and tell me what you get.
Cool. So that's a yeah, that's a so wait, how does luck work? And when does my luck reset?
Uh, luck resets after you basically. I think it's the end of every scene. No, it's not. It takes longer. Let me see. Hold on, because I don't quite remember how that works. I don't remember everything I wrote. Um,
Yeah, yeah, you gain a pool of luck points equal to half your power score modifier. Until you
yeah,
use all your luck points, your burnout's reduced by 5. Burnout thresholds reduced by 5. You may
yep.
spend a point to roll any attack roll, saving throw, or to meet a challenge with advantage.
Oh, so they you have to. That's a good point. Wow, look at that! You
Mhm.
found something I need to tweak. It's going to be after an overnight rest. Like a lot when you get a good rest, it resets. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go ahead and use a point of luck on this one right here.
Okay.
I rolled another 12. So that is 12 plus the intelligence modifier is 3 plus I think I get something else. Well, I mean, this would be under my my skill set, so this would be another 2. So that would be 17.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, wait, no. Then scientific mind lets me make this my edge. Actually, so
Yep.
instead of 17, this is 19.
Okay. So you have a. It's going to be elemental burst
Hmm.
at rank 19. So it's going to do that much damage to an entire area.
All right. So yeah, I. How many of these do you think I could have made if I was working through the night?
Um, with the well, you needed to use that radio.
Hmm.
I would give you 2.
2. All right.
Yeah, I'll give you 2. 2 sounds like a whole night of work. 2 sounds more than reasonable. Now they're going to be because you don't have a full workshop. They're going to have the unreliable flaw. So there's a chance they don't go off. You don't know.
Mhm.
You haven't tested them, so you don't know.
All right. Um. So yeah, very like kind of tired, kind of out of it. Just ready to go to sleep. Just set them down. Press button. They make noise. 15 seconds. Everything is on fire. Um. I'm gonna. Yeah. I'm just gonna. And then she like, if no one has questions on that, she just walks away.
Okay. So, the rest of you, what did you do? Okay, Hayes. So you're out there.
Mhm.
during the hush. You feel that weird feeling, but the oppression that everybody else feels, you don't feel that. You just feel unease, like something's off. The silence is what drives you absolutely crazy sometimes, because you don't even hear the water moving, like the water hitting the bridge. You don't hear that. It's that muffled. Um, the weirdest thing happens though. For the first time, you actually feel a breeze. It's a small breeze, but it's a breeze, and it moves your hair a little bit, and then it stops. And it came from the north.
That's not good.
It is. It catches you by surprise. You're like, but you felt the tiniest of breeze from the north. And the rest of the night goes uneventful. As soon as the sun, as soon as you see the horizon start to change color, the sound just comes rushing back. And you see a seagull come, flying. Woke up, pats up to you, and everybody starts to wake up. Metamorphosis and Ether. What are you guys doing when you're inside that night?
Metamorphosis is checking in on Poppy and Max, making
Mhm.
sure that they're okay and safe. Usually, Poppy has worked on something that day, and is a chatterbox at times. Max is a lot more reserved, but she'll basically, how was your day? What did you do? Those like mentor slash like parental figure type questions. Make sure that they're safe and can get rest.
So luck.
Stays on watch by the windows.
The way luck works is once you activate it, you have those points until you spend them. Forever. You understand?
Have until oh,
They don't reset. Once you spend the
they don't.
5 burnout,
Oh, okay.
your burnout threshold is reduced by 5 because you have those points. And those
Okay.
points stay until you spend them all.
All right.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Cool.
Yeah,
So I've got
so they stay. So you still have you have 1 point left.
Well, I mean, it's half your power score modifier. My modifier is 12.
Okay, so you have
I have 6 points total.
it's half your power score modifier, right?
Yeah. So I've used.
No.
I used it 3 times.
What's your score?
My power score is 12.
Okay, so it's 12, which would be a
Oh
plus
wait.
1.
Oh wait.
So
No.
you
Yeah.
have
You gain.
1.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
So you have 1 skill. You have 1 luck point.
Okay.
Yeah, which you used last time. So the power reset. So that night you could use 5 burnout. You're fine.
Yeah. I'm fine. I mean, it was a different scene anyway. So
Yeah, it's a different scene. You're fine.
Scenes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this a clarify for the future?
Yeah.
Ether, what did you do that night?
I feel like she's just like checking her own equipment and like making sure it's working and then being berated by her father for getting hurt. I think that's just it. Just like ignoring it. I think it's like
you get the
Yeah.
why are you so impatient? You knew other people could have done it. Why did you have to literally run from the bridge all the way around to be the first one to open it?
Yeah, I think it's just a lot of that, just like him yelling at her and her just like nodding, going yep, and just like repairing whatever she's doing. Maybe making herself a pair of like headphones so he doesn't have to listen to them anymore. Something like that.
Okay.
But yeah.
So, morning, you guys are, you head out and you see Lewis is already setting up the catamaran. He's thrown some extra rope in. He's made sure everything's tight. He has thrown. He has a. It you guys don't have ice, but you still use it to carry stuff. He has like a little cooler that's filled with water bottles that have been filled up with water from the water collection you guys had. So you have water for the trip. Because you're going to be out on the water and it gets hot and you need to drink something or you're dehydrated. So yeah, after about an hour he's ready to go.
Yeah, when is this just kind of like it's still yawning mostly. Probably made a cup of Aether's coffee
Yes.
from before. Is like would have popped in on like I don't know, Aether, do you think you have like a Esther, do you think you have like a tent or like something, or like how you're keeping all your stuff together?
Have a what? I'm sorry.
It's like I was like, what is your like living scenario inside of the overall enclave? Because it definitely would have been Witness just kind of like knocks real quick, goes ahead and enters, is like, hey, I'm taking some coffee, and it just doesn't even like, it's not a question. They're just taking the coffee.
Yeah, I think she has like a little like hammock where she's like kind of up higher, so kind of like rolls over when you say something.
Well, in the
Yeah, when
mornings,
it's like,
because you guys got 2 bags of coffee.
Mhm.
You got when you wake up, Max is already making coffee. He started a little fire outside, and he has two kettles filling up, boiling up. He has a French press, and Poppy is very, very particular about pushing it down slowly and taking your time, because it's so rare that you guys get coffee, so it's like a big freaking deal when you guys get it. And so yeah, Max and Poppy are working on the coffee, so you walk up, you can just get a cup.
Cool. Like,
So
takes the
by the
cup.
way, the coffee you got is Cuban coffee, so they're in these little shots. And because there's no sugar, it is strong, like a punch in the face.
Yeah, like I'm just gonna walk up and I'm just gonna take like a little Cuban coffee shot.
Yep.
And Max is gonna like look at it's gonna be like Max is doing his own thing, and then like I pick up another and I take another, and then and be like, Max be like, hey bud, are you okay? And just like a third one, as I'm just kind of like sitting there and just like, I just need to feel something. All right,
Poppy
let's get
looks
ready
at
for
you and
this.
goes, "You do know that on hush nights, you can sleep in the main house. Nobody's gonna do anything to you."
It's like I had work to do.
Yeah, you always seem to have work to do on hush nights.
That's just because there's always work that has to. I mean, like, it's also kind of like the whole like chilling presence thing too. Like, AJ's very aware of the fact that like a lot of people don't really like being around her. Like,
Well, yes, those are people that you freshly meet. Everybody in this enclave is used to it at this point. You guys have been together for over a year. Yeah, you still give people here the heebie-jeebies, but it's not like when you that weakness is when you first meet people. It freaks people out. But people that have known you for a while, it still bothers them, but it's like, oh, okay.
I mean, like, but like that also fits with her anyway, because
Oh yeah, it does. It makes perfect sense. Yeah. But you know that Poppy, Poppy is. She always sees the best in people, and she's always tried to pull you into being more like social in the enclave. And she's always been that type of person, like the listens to everybody's problems, blah 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 blah. And yeah, there's par for the course for Poppy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it probably would have been like at that point I also would have grabbed a like a fourth one, not for me, but I would have I'm the person who named these people, and I'm still just like, what are their names again? Hang
You
on.
have Vinny and Sebastian.
Vinny. Yeah, Vinny. Yeah, I kick Vinny's hammock and I hand him a coffee, and then I go back into the shed to do a couple more things.
Benny looks, thanks. He starts to sip it, and he still goes, "Oh man, this stuff is strong. I'm not used to it yet." Sebastian just blasts his shot like nothing. You notice that Julio drinks it very slowly. No, not Julio. Sorry. Benny drinks it slowly and really enjoys every sip. He's like, ah. So you guys get ready to go on the boat. There's a good breeze today. It's not going in the direction you want to go, but it is. He's gonna have to do some tacking to get you there. I think we lost Mary.
Fixing the camera.
Yes.
She wiggled a little too hard, and then her USB port freaked out.
Yes. So you guys get on the boat. And as soon as that boat starts to rock, witness, you're out.
Before we take off, can I ask you two questions?
Go for it.
Number one, I am not a sailor. I have not even been on a sailboat in a long time. Would it be possible to tow the boat that has an engine with
No.
the?
No.
Okay.
No.
That's
It
a
would be
big boat.
it would be a nightmare for Lewis to actually be able to handle it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also kind of wondering about physics,
Yeah.
because I don't have the range on it, which is why I couldn't use it earlier, but move object, I can lift several hundred pounds. Can I pull the motor with us?
What rate? Yeah, you could do 250 pounds. No, you have a 10, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you could do 200 pounds.
Now that's straight lifting. I don't have to lift. I'm just pulling.
Oh, that's true. You could do 400. The thing is that you would have to constantly keep concentration on this thing. And you wouldn't be able to do it. You would burn out way before you got there.
Okay.
Yeah. There's no way you're gonna be able to do it. Now, the catamaran does have a little electric motor. To be able to come into the port to dock. But it's not like a speedboat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Right.
Does anybody want to bring anything in particular other than the 2 noisemaker bombs?
So before we get on the boat, I'm gonna look like, all right, everyone. So I have an idea, by the way, of how we can try to make the ship more economical. It might be that we might not have enough diesel, but when I was making the oil for the bombs, I remember that you can make biodiesel out of plants.
Mm-hmm.
So if you just like real tired, just pinching your eyes, if you give me like, I don't know, a couple hours, maybe a day, I can convert the engines to biodiesel, and then we just gotta make a shit ton of oil.
Oh, by the way, as the boat's getting ready, you do notice that Shift is in his full gear and is getting onto the catamaran.
What are you doing here?
I'm going with you guys.
Why?
And he does this to his superhero uniform.
I'm too tired to argue with you. Okay.
So you guys get on the is anybody else going to try to talk Shift out of going?
Sure, I'll try.
Okay, so
I think that she'll just kind of like gently approach and say, Shift, darling, as much as I love your company and your stories, this is incredibly dangerous. And frankly, what happens if we don't come back and there's no one else to protect the island?
soon as you say that, you see his shoulders droop. He goes, "You're right. Fine. I'll stay and make sure they're okay."
We'll bring you out on the next one, but this one isn't. I don't even want to be going out on this one.
Okay. Well, just be careful and come back.
We'll do. We'll
You
do.
don't have to bring witness back, but just come back.
We'll see. We'll see.
He helps push you guys off the pier, and you guys get onto the water. Sail comes up, catches the wind. Witness, within like a minute, you're unconscious with the rocking of the boat and how nice and quiet it is, and the only thing you hear is the fluttering of the sail, and every once in a while the wiring go king onto you're you're out, dude. You're like
Just fully out.
you're
I did everything
out.
I was supposed to do. I'm out for for the trip.
Yeah.
6 hours?
Yeah, you're
Absolutely.
out. Everybody does that. You guys have rarely heard Witness snore, and their Witness is gone. Witness, you get a good. What time is it? Okay, we're gonna end. Actually, this is a great place to end. So, you guys are on your sailboat, heading north, and we'll pick up next week and see what you guys find.
Problems.
Awesome. Well,
Definitely problems, yeah.
yeah, problems. Well, thank everybody watching. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys had fun. Yeah. Next week, same zombie time, same zombie channel. I'm still workshopping that. Okay, well, thank you everybody, and have a great weekend and a great week, and be safe out there. Have a good one.